What's up? I'm Jared. Today we're watching House of Dragons Season 3, Episode 1. We are finally back. Although, I say finally. I just watched Season 2 just like a couple months ago. Did not have to wait the entire time like y'all. I waited, from Season 1 to Season 2. Well, I waited from Season 1 to Season 3, essentially. Season 2 was fantastic. I pretty much what you'd expect to follow after Season 1. Season 1 was also just amazing. We're just gonna try to jump straight into this. I don't have any crazy predictions. Just generally, I think it's gonna be a bit more, not necessarily fast paced. I think it's gonna be its normal, slower-ish pace because it's gotta spread out a lot of material here across multiple seasons. It necessarily doesn't really have to spread out over multiple seasons. It could condense it down if it wanted to. It's trying to fillerize it, I guess, a little bit. Season 3 is probably going to be a bit more action packed, I would think. A little bit more bloody. I hope we actually see some real battles between the people, not necessarily just the dragons flying over and focus on just the dragons. I'd like to see some actual battles going on, some similar to the lead up of battles that we got from like everywhere else besides Daenerys. I think if this season is going to be a bit more action packed, I think we're going to get a lot of character deaths. I was thinking Corlys last season, so Corlys is definitely up for the chopping board this season. We already lost Luke, so that kind of shows like the kids are not immune to anything. They are all up for the chopping block. I don't think we're going to lose Jace just yet. I think he's going to be kind of a late game character. We're probably going to lose, I think, if it has to be another one of the kids, I think it's going to be the girl who was supposed to be married to Luke, who's now wandering off by herself trying to tame that wild dragon. I think she may kind of play her part, and her part may be her sacrificing herself or something. I don't see Jace dying, and I don't see the girl proposed to Jake. The girl proposed to Jace as dying either, because I really hope we figure out what exactly is going on with Daemon and the whole like Weirwood tree aspect stuff. I mean, they might have finally like kind of finished that story already. I don't know. I feel like there might be more to it than what we ended off on, but it might have just been that where it just was leading up to showing him, hey, you got to put your own bullshit aside and you got to fight for the overarching storyline here, and showed him all the visions of the future and the Night King and all that stuff. That might have been it. I'm hoping there's more, because I felt like there was a lot of build up for that in that season that I'm just hoping that it plays out a bit more. Ain't got much else to go on. There's tons of stuff to look forward in here. We could stand here all night just talking about just that alone. So we got an hour and 5. It is titled Salt and Sea and Fire and Blood. Okay. Well, Salt and Sea is, Corlys and his, and Fire and Blood is Targaryen, so it's either going to be Corlys immediately fighting the other side, or it's going to be something with them standing together, standing united. Oh, we're picking right back up with the girl trying to tame that dragon. She already gonna... No, okay. I thought she was already gonna be on it for a second. One of my favorite things that they chose to do with House of Dragon over the original Game of Thrones is they chose to do a wide variety of dragon designs here. I don't know if sneaking up on a wild dragon is really the best move. Like, you might as well just announce yourself and walk, intently towards it. Dude, it's got spikes just, like, coming out of its neck and stuff. This thing looks so vicious. Hey, if it's giving you any kind of shot, take it. There we go. There we go. Find yourself a spot. Quickly, quickly. Now this is psycho energy, because there is no saddle whatsoever here. No saddle at all. And you know if he does a, you know, a barrel roll, those horns or thorns or whatever, the horns, yeah, thorns. The spikes are really not gonna be much to hold on to there. What does he want with him? What'd the maester do to you, dude? Okay.
I can make it clean. Or
Might I at least know the accusation, my prince?
where is he?
Oh, he just found out he's gone, yeah.
You are a traitor to the crown. I sentence you to die.
No!
My prince! It appears Lord Laris has fled the keep as well.
That's a close one.
You're in the Queen's lands. If you mean to pass, you first have to denounce the usurper. Bend the knee.
He has to denounce himself.
Swear fealty to her grace, the one true Queen.
We denounce the usurper and swear to her grace, Rhaenyra Targaryen.
You gonna make him get on his knees? Bro, he is so clearly, like, in a lot of pain. You seriously gonna make him do it? Just say it. I mean, maybe that'll be good enough for him.
Fuck you.
Yeah, they made him.
Very lucky day for you, my lord. The reason this man won't swear fealty to Rhaenyra
You gonna oust him?
is because he is Aegon Targaryen. Frustrated in Dragonfire by Rhaenys Targaryen and her dragon at the Battle of Rook's Rest.
My companion is always the gift.
Ooh.
I am his grace's
Always making
loyal
Okay.
counselor and
They're
Lord
blaming
of
Rhaenys for his
Someone's
accident.
time.
his crown. No.
Damn. I feel like he's still playing an angle though.
Pretty hair.
Is it really? I mean, half of it's gone.
Who were they then?
No one of consequence.
What's the nearest port?
Duskendale.
What, the drivers didn't swear, or was he just planning to kill everybody, and regardless of if they denounced Aegon and swore to her?
I could take both Aegon and the throne in a single stroke.
No. You cannot trust her.
Yeah, I don't know how this plan is gonna go. She seems very assured of it, but I feel like that's even worse.
We'll fly to King's Landing in 2 days' time. And take the city.
I feel like sure she could believe in Alicent, but like you also at the same time have to like understand that it doesn't necessarily have to go Alicent's way. Like there's unpredictable shit. She should be sending her own spies to confirm information and
Rather to the throne room, Your Grace.
being brought right before him.
Aemond.
Where were you, Mother? You've not been seen in the keep in days.
He didn't have an excuse lined up.
I was in the Kingswood, Aemond.
Okay.
I have found myself of little use here of late.
She's done that, you know, before a couple times, so logical excuse.
You and Vhagar were meant to fly to meet Sir Criston and challenge Daemon together.
See? Yeah. Unpredictable shit. It doesn't necessarily have to go her way.
Aid is coming. Lord Ormond and 15,000 Hightower men presently march up the Mander with Daeron and his dragon. And the Triarchy fleet will at any moment ambush the blockade with a force thrice the sea snake's strength.
They might have more strength in ships, but one dragon kind of gonna even that out a bit. And I think we're gonna have multiple on their side now. You know, one thing that I think the Game of Thrones verse has been severely lacking is the aquatic like type of dragon. More dragon uniqueness in the terms of like they're not all like just flying fire breathing dragons. We could get some aquatic ones, maybe some land-based ones that are just, you know, vastly different variants. That would be fantastic. But I don't think those exist in lore, so I don't know if we'll get anything like that. Caraxy's just in the background doing his own thing. I don't know who we're fighting here. It looks like Lannisters, but I don't know.
The Lannister host is scattered,
Okay.
Prince. The vanguard was smashed and the rear guard broken and fled.
And what of the Golden Lord Lannister?
Fled when the cavalry broke rank. Our scouts believe they may be regrouping near the God's Eye.
Then we'll continue the fight there. We must pursue them till the last.
I feel like it's gonna be friendlies. Yes. Yeah, it's it's the Stark guys, but I forget what he called them. It's all his old beards or whatever. We're gonna see like somebody of like Stark, or is it just gonna be? Oh, is he? Don't tell me he has the Lannister guy's head. Don't tell me they killed him off screen. Bro.
We have come to die for the Dragon Queen.
No shot. Yeah, that's him. They killed him off screen, bro.
We've got more lions to hunt.
Queen didn't say nothing about waiting. She said, come here, kill Aemond.
I wouldn't be too keen to meet Vhagar. She and the One Eye have slain at least 2 dragons already.
Fight'll be worth it, though. For the castle.
What castle?
The Queen promised to make us knights. So we get a castle.
I don't think that's how that works exactly. But I'm sure if you did kill Aemond, you probably would be able to get a castle as a reward.
What's a knight get then?
A horse.
What do I need with a fucking horse? I've got a dragon.
Save this one.
Breaking out the good stuff.
It's from Ib.
Such luxury is wasted on me.
I've already broken the wax.
Then we're gonna waste it.
We are to pull 5 ships from the blockade, sail down the Blackwater, and seize King's Landing's port.
She's taking King's Landing.
Rhaenyra's advantage is now absolute. She will surround the city with her dragons and force the surrender of Aegon and Aemond.
Well, we won on the other front. So, based on the title, I think this is where the big battle is going to be for this episode.
It's the Triarchy.
Bring my armor.
Oh, shit. Just a wide pan.
What news?
Tomorrow, my Lord Hightower. I bring urgent word from King Aemond.
King, is he now?
Oh my goodness.
Have this lad bathed and fed. Give him a good tent.
Yes, sir.
Is that boy there the dragon rider, or I don't think this guy here, the pompous asshole, is supposed to be her son. He looks a bit too old to be her son. So I think it's probably the little boy or something, I guess, no?
I am not afraid.
Fly to the Riverlands. Draw Daemon out. He has just one dragon, and killing him would be a vicious blow to Rhaenyra.
I can't tell if she's trying to get him killed or if she's trying to get him out of King's Landing so he flees when it's taken and just, like, you know, flees across the world and doesn't die at all, you know? I don't know what is weirder here. Him going for it or her not pulling away. Okay. It's Targaryen shit, so can't be that surprised. I think it's weirder that she, yeah. I think it's definitely weirder that she didn't pull away there. Because she's not a Targaryen at all. So, alright. Oh, was it the lady? Dude, she's so weird.
The queen needs you at Dragonstone.
Yes! Yes! Please believe him, just go.
I'm a witch.
Thank you. Just be straightforward.
Right, look after yourself.
he was gone already. He was already gone. He was already gone. All she had to do was be like, are you leaving still?
If you die, then you will at last be king. My riding leathers.
I mean, if you really want to do something about it here, Jace, you're basically already in uniform. She needs to go gear up.
To lock and bar this door.
There you go.
The queen must be confined until she regains her senses. Come with me. We are ready. We can win this victory for her. Was this not always our purpose?
I feel like this, like, even if she doesn't go, we have 4 or 5 dragons going to this fight right now. It looks like it's about to be 5 dragons. She's about to follow him. But we have 5 dragons on the way to the fight. Maybe even 6 if she manages to get out and go herself. That's like most of our dragons all in one spot. And she was just trying to get Aemon to make a move. But I don't think he's... Okay. I don't think he's going to follow her direction there. He might still make an action, but he might do something else. I don't know. I feel like this may just go... It's looking like it may be too in their favor right now.
Ours is the flagship. We cannot give ourselves to a singular pursuit. We must lead the assault lest it fall into disorder.
Do you think I sailed across the narrow sea to win your king's war for me?
Those were the terms of the contract.
Nice. They got here first, as expected. Dragonstone's pretty close. Bro, 1 dragon should be able to turn this pretty in their favor, so 2 dragons already? I mean... Hell yeah. They just took out 4 ships in a matter of like 10 seconds. There we go. Okay. That looks, Is that a repeater? Does that shoot multiple shots? Is that what I saw? No, okay. Single shot. I thought it was going to have 1 on either side there for a second. Well, they've got anti-dragon weapons. Let's see if they manage to take one out. Ooh. And they hooked you, too. Okay, it looks like it's only got your saddle, so... Oh, come on, Jace. Come on, Jace. Oof. Was a bit close. I'm gonna be honest. I would have tried to do something more than just that. Go for the rope some way. But hey, it worked out for you. It's also a rope. I would have told, you know, if I couldn't reach it, tell the dragon to just Dracarys, you know, right in front of you and fly through that shit. Hopefully it'll, you know, burn the rope off. Because you saw the dragon was trying to grab it with his back claw, but just burn it. Is she already back? I mean, I guess they do fly fast, but damn, all right. Ooh, not good. You're a random dragon rolling up. You might get attacked here. Okay, she's going for the battle first instead. Okay. Oh, I wasn't sure how that was gonna go if she just kind of flew in. You know, I don't know what kind of anti-dragon defenses they have ready. You know, scorpion wise.
What do you weigh in that armor?
Oh, okay. I mean, she did say drop weight, but yeah, turn and fight. Y'all definitely should have the advantage now. She just dropped all of her heavy armored units. Y'all still have the heavy armor advantage. I think y'all have about the same amount of men. So there you go. Take lead. Take lead. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see there. You know, it should have been obvious, but sometimes these motherfuckers need to be told exactly what to do. That's a big hit. That's a big hit. They should have tried to glance him. I don't know why they tried to just sit there and let it come straight on at him. They should have tried to force a glance. Roll up, you know, side by side on him. They don't have anchors, so they wouldn't be able, the Triarchy wouldn't be able to stop if they didn't hit them directly on. They'd have to do passes, and I think the passes would go in Corlys' men's advantage on that for sure. No, friendly fire! Friendly fire! He doesn't know! Ooh, this might get a little ugly. This might not go the way we want. I honestly, I did not see the thing friendly fire coming. I did not see that. I did not see Sheepstalker. Yeah, Sheepstalker, I think, doing friendly fire. Bro, get him out of there. Tell him to leave. Tell him to leave. Stop telling him no. Tell him to leave. This is not what you want. Nah, is she gonna kill her sister? Well, I mean, are they gonna kill each other either way? Oof. Oh, the wild one's bigger. Well, I mean, I guess that's a good lesson. Because I wouldn't have seen it coming either. I thought she had a little bit more control over that dragon, that it would have been obeying her a little bit more. To at least be able to get the dragon to leave when she realized it didn't know who was friend or foe. Ooh, the ship is splitting. It's about to tip. It's about to tip. He just get thrown from the... Oh no. Alright, so it's reverse. He's got to save him. I thought it was going to be the other way. Bro. The look on his face right there. He means fucking business, bitch. Dude, he's bigger than both of them, too. Fuck. Just get your dragons out of there for right now. And hopefully he'll follow you out of the battle. Come on, Jace. You gotta focus on your shit. No! Another one of those weighted down ones? And that one's in you. That's not in the saddle this time. Okay. It looks like she's getting out of the fight now. So is Moondancer going to come back and assist again? There's no way it works twice. Yeah, I don't think this is working twice. Good shit. Bro, we ain't wasting no time this season. We're just killing people. All right. They didn't show anything with Corlys. I don't think Corlys is gonna be gone. Jace, you're not really wearing any armor. Dive into the water and cut the rope, brother. You're wearing like no armor. Dive into the water and cut the rope. Do something other than just sit in the saddle. Dude. I would have been strapped out a couple minutes ago. Dude, I can't believe he let his dragon just die like that. Dude. I mean, okay. Look, see, he's able to swim. He's able to swim in the armor he's wearing. You should have jumped off and cut the fucking rope. Oh my god, are we actually gonna kill Jace? Are we? Yep. Okay. Okay. Dude, I did not see this coming. Rhaenyra is not gonna have anybody left to stop her now. Is that how we're gonna end it? That is episode 1. Nothing left? Yeah, just making sure. Well, kind of following suit on season 2. Episode 1, just what the fuck did we just do? Just like in season 2, how they started that shit off with cutting a child's head off, they just killed Jace. And Corlys ain't dead. Corlys did not die on screen. They just show him falling in the water. He ain't dead. He ain't dead. He ain't dead. Especially not if they just killed Jace. Especially not if they just killed Jace. That's way too much loss all in one episode. I don't think we're getting that. Same with the Lannister guy. They didn't even show him in the water. Same as Corlys. They just pushed him off. Neither of them are dead. I'll say this, at least for the second one, that actually brought the dragon down for Max and Jace. That one was actually a direct hit into the dragon. I don't know if at that point the dragon would have been capable of burning the rope, because it looked like it kind of hit, the lungish area. So I'm not too sure. And we also saw, like, not necessarily blood coming out. It looked like it might have been smokish particles and stuff coming out as he was, like, flying past and about to hit the ground, or the water. So that might have been that might have not been possible for him to breathe fire anymore at that current moment. So again, he didn't even try it though. He didn't even try it. It's rope. Rope fucking burns. Why are we on a dragon not using fucking flames on a rope? And also, those arrows would have done jack shit to the dragon. The dragon should be completely capable of swimming. If we're really trying to say in lore that those fucking dragons can't swim, that is retarded. That is actually retarded if we're trying to say those dragons cannot swim. They definitely would be able to swim. Even in that injured state, it should have been able to swim if that wasn't actually completely bleeding it out. If I'm going down like that, and I'm that close to the fucking water, I'm unhooking before I hit the water. It's the same concept as, oh, I'm driving a vehicle and I fucking drove off the edge of a cliff and I see I'm driving into water. Motherfucker, that window's going down. That window's going down, or I'm busting that window before I hit the water if I can manage it. But like, that window going down is one of my first priorities to get the fuck out of the car. You know, you always got to be ready to plan your escapes. I would have had that harness, the hook on the harness off. I would have been ready to jump off. And like I said, I would have jumped off and cut the fucking rope. He should have a sword. He should at least have a blade of some kind on him, right? He can clearly swim in that water. Had he jumped off, cut the rope, and the dragon was able to stay afloat and it wasn't just bleeding out, like it was actually, somewhat okay, he could just then stay tucked underneath the dragon's wing in an air pocket and holding onto the dragon as the dragon fucking swims away. Never would have gotten shot by arrows. Dragon would still be alive. I really did not see the friendly fire coming, though. Especially not to the degree that it happened. It was just it wasn't even just that one ship. It was like indiscriminately burning any of the ships. We saw it burn multiple of our own ships. So, I mean, it's a wild dragon. It's been wild, I think, like its whole life, or at least the vast majority of it. So I guess it is kind of expected for it to not be too good at following orders. Rhaenyra is not going to be okay. Like she's already kind of been losing it a little bit. She is not going to be okay. And like I said, she's got nobody to really hold her back anymore, because Daemon's not going to hold her back. And there's nobody left that has the authority to pull what Jace just pulled. And there's definitely nobody left that has any kind of appeal to be made to her to stop her in any fashion. She is going to want blood immediately. They killed the one Lannister off screen, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know what's really going to go forward with the maybe they didn't. I don't know. Because the line from Daemon after he got the head kind of confused me. Because they were just talking about having to go hunt down the Lannister guy, that he was assembling his forces somewhere. And then the Starks rolled up and he threw him the head and it looked like the guy. But then he told the Stark guy, good, we've got some more lions to hunt. So who are the other lions if that is the Lannister guy? That would have been the remaining amount of his forces if that was him, I would assume. What other Lannisters would there be? I really did not think we were going to lose Jace episode 1 like that. I figured he was a later game character. I figured he, might be towards the end of this season, if this season at all. I expected him to be later down the line, not fucking episode 1 here. I don't know the order of the rest of her children, but is the next child in line Aegon now on her side? If the next child in line that's supposed to be her heir is her Aegon, that's fucking so funny. Speaking of that, Aegon got captured and outed by Larys to the one guy who's supposed to be for Rhaenyra. So we'll probably be seeing him brought in next episode. I don't know what direction we're quite going to go forward with the Sheepstalker dragon, because obviously it can't be completely trusted in battle. So I don't know in what aspect we're really going to be trying to use that asset, because you wouldn't want to send her off alone, because it's not quite really a dragon that you could expect to beat. Well, I guess it would probably be able to beat the other 2 dragons the Greens have. It just wouldn't be able to beat the big one. It wouldn't be able to beat Vhagar. It should probably be bigger than the other 2, I would imagine. But still, you wouldn't want to send her alone. But you wouldn't want to send her with an army or with another dragon, because can't really control it too well. So I just don't know how we're going to be using that asset going forward. Dude, we started at such a fast pace here. I don't know how we're like where we're going from this. Because yes, Jace and the dragon died, but overall, I think the sea battle kind of went to a draw, if not a little bit in Corlys's favor. Because, yeah, Sheepstealer was kind of burning both ships, but Jace and Bela came in on their dragons, and they, you know, they were exclusively fighting for Corlys's side there. I feel like they would have been able to even the odds out before Bela showed up to that. The battle at sea is pretty much over. Like, no matter which one of them, or even a draw, which one won, or a draw, whatever, the battle's pretty much over. Like, the ships are fucked both sides. So like that sea battle's kind of over. We might still have some skirmishes going on, but the main battle is over off that. We're led to believe, or I'm gonna go with that's the Lannister guy's head. All right, for right now, until we see otherwise, I'm gonna go with that's the Lannister's head. So we're led to believe the vast majority of the Lannister army at the ground is also defeated on Daemon's front. So really, there's kind of only, from what I can tell, the Green's army in the field, and then whatever they have at King's Landing. And it's also seven dragons now to 3. 7 to 3. And we've basically got a Vhagar match with Vermithor. Vermithor should be just slightly smaller than Vhagar, I believe. So we have the numbers advantage, and we have the size relativeness to their biggest. Just on paper, we should be winning here. We should be winning by a mile. You know, the boats are kind of, but the army supposedly has just wiped theirs out, and we have the dragons just completely at an advantage. We should be winning this. No issues here, but there's obviously got to be something that's going to go awry. For half a second, I really thought my prediction was going to happen early, and that we were going to lose that girl as soon as she tamed her well, not really tamed, I guess, but got her wild dragon. I thought we were about to lose her, but I think last season I even said that we might end up with the older sister maybe sacrificing herself for the younger one. And so for half a second, I thought maybe when she was charging at her sister, she was going to realize it was her sister and kind of lose control of her, you know, what she was doing, lose focus or whatever, and get herself killed. Or, you know, somehow, you know, trying to rescue her sister and then fuck up, just kind of like how Jace did there, wasn't paying attention and got shot again. Well, I could sit here and talk about it all night. There was so much that happened this episode. Absolutely exactly what I wanted. We had a fantastic battle. We had a bit of dragon fight. We had some losses, unexpected losses at that. So, you know, it kind of really was like, what the fuck is going on? And the story just took a giant leap forward. So I don't, you know, I'm ready for the next one. I ain't got really anything else to go on. I think we'll go ahead and leave it at that, and I'll see y'all in the next one.